In the beginning, there was nothing but the vast expanse of unformed potential, an infinite void where silence reigned supreme. Picture that for a moment. No light, no sound, no matter, just an endless stretch of emptiness. But within that silence, there existed a singular consciousness, a self aware essence that would soon ignite the spark of creation. This consciousness, often referred to as Brahman, was not just a distant deity, but the very fabric of existence, the underlying truth of everything that would come to be. So, how does creation unfold from this profound stillness? The Aitareya Upanishad, an ancient text from the heart of Indian philosophy, offers us a captivating narrative. It tells us that in this primordial state, the consciousness began to contemplate itself. This act of reflection was the first movement, the first ripple in the still waters of the void. And in that moment of introspection, the consciousness realized, I am. This realization was powerful, almost like a cosmic awakening, and it set the wheels of creation in motion. From this realization, the consciousness desired to manifest itself, to experience the myriad forms of existence. It thought, let me create, and with that thought, the universe began to unfold. Imagine the sheer magnitude of that moment. A single thought giving rise to galaxies, stars, planets, and life itself. The Upanishad poetically describes how the consciousness first created space, an expanse where everything could exist. It carved out dimensions, allowing the universe to take form. But creation did not stop there. The consciousness then created air, the breath of life that would carry sound and energy throughout the cosmos. Next came fire, a symbol of transformation and energy, illuminating the darkness and providing warmth. Water followed, the essence of life, nurturing all beings. And finally, earth was formed, the solid foundation upon which life would flourish. Each element was not merely a physical manifestation. They were imbued with the essence of the consciousness itself, reflecting its nature. Now here's where it gets even more fascinating. The Upanishad tells us that the consciousness, in its boundless creativity, decided to create living beings. But not just any beings. These were to be conscious entities, capable of thought, emotion, and self-awareness. It fashioned the first human, and in doing so, it breathed life into this creation. This act of breathing life was not just a physical act, it was a profound connection, a reminder that we are all intrinsically linked to that original consciousness. As this first human awoke, the Upanishad reveals a striking truth. The human was not just an isolated being, but a reflection of the universe itself. This individual possessed the same essence as the consciousness that created them. It was as if the universe had split itself into myriad forms, each carrying a fragment of that original spark. This idea resonates deeply with us today, doesn't it? It suggests that within each of us lies the potential for greatness, the same creative force that brought forth the stars and the earth. But the story doesn't end with creation. The Upanishad goes on to describe how this first human, in its newfound awareness, began to ponder its existence. Questions arose. Who am I? What is my purpose? What lies beyond this life? This search for meaning is something we can all relate to, isn't it? It's a universal quest that transcends time and culture. In its quest for understanding, the first human realized that it was not alone. It saw other beings, other forms of life, and recognized a profound connection among them. This realization led to the understanding that all beings are interconnected, woven together in the tapestry of existence. The Upanishad emphasizes that by understanding oneself, one can understand the universe. This is a powerful notion, suggesting that self-discovery is not just a personal journey but a pathway to comprehending the cosmos. As the narrative unfolds, the Upanishad introduces the concept of the four stages of life, or ashramas, which guide individuals on their journey. The first stage is that of a student, where one seeks knowledge and understanding. The second stage is that of a householder, where one engages with the world, builds relationships, and contributes to society. The third stage is that of a hermit, a time for introspection and spiritual growth. Finally, the fourth stage is that of renunciation, where one seeks liberation from the cycle of birth and death. These stages are not just rigid phases, they reflect the ebb and flow of life, the constant evolution of our existence. They remind us that life is a journey, with each phase offering its own lessons and opportunities for growth. It's relatable, isn't it? We all go through various stages, learning, evolving, and seeking deeper meaning along the way. The Aitareya Upanishad culminates in the realization that the ultimate goal of life is to understand the unity of the self with the universe, to recognize that we are all manifestations of that original consciousness. This understanding leads to liberation, a state of being where one transcends the limitations of the physical world and realizes their true nature. So, what does all this mean for us today? The story of creation from the Aitareya Upanishad is not just an ancient narrative. It's a timeless reminder of our interconnectedness, our potential, and our quest for meaning. In a world that often feels chaotic and disconnected, this story invites us to pause, reflect, and reconnect with the essence of who we are. It encourages us to explore our own consciousness, to seek knowledge, and to embrace the journey of life with an open heart. As we navigate our own paths, let us remember that we are part of something much greater, an intricate web of existence that is both beautiful and profound. The journey of creation continues, and we are all vital participants in this grand narrative. Each thought, each action, each moment of awareness contributes to the unfolding story of the universe. So let's embrace our role in this cosmic dance and strive to live authentically, with purpose and connection at the forefront of our lives.